Hello everyone. Today we're on the CN account again. We're doing the Act 3 of Amidst Snowstorms and the Secret Born from Ashes, which is quite an interesting name. I was originally planning to stream this. I did hear from looking up the YouTube video sizes that this act was significantly smaller than the last two ones. Alright, let us get started then. Last time I do remember we were kind of having a story competition. I'm hoping for lore, so let's see. You return to Dragon's Spine with your tail to meet Albedo at the encampment. They either through it does sound like lore. Either to an secret may yet lie buried on this mysterious and perilous snowy mountain. So there was like a fake Albedo, and then there was a fake Albedo. So I'm really interested to see how that'll turn out. So if that is the secret they are referring to, I am excited to see what's gonna be of it. Let's go over to Albedo's camp. Okay, so over here, down this path. Yeah, by the way, my team isn't really good for combat, so if we do have to fight, it might actually take a while because, well, the team isn't exactly that strong, and I'm still over here on level 35, but I do struggle, even though I'm technically should be the next world level. Alright, let's go. Let's see what Albedo wants from us.
Albedo!
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello there.
I suppose your story is ready.
Yes. I mean, I don't know what Paimon wrote because I don't remember writing anything, but yes.
Yep. How about you? Do you need some more time?
No need.
Alright.
I'm also ready to tell my story.
Wait, I actually just remember the way he started the last cutscene with his origin story. He said, this is my story. So I'm kind of have a feeling that maybe we'll be able to know more about it. I'm really hoping so.
Paimon,
Let's see.
Paimon first!
No, let Albedo go first. I'm super curious. Don't do it, Paimon.
Please, go ahead.
Oh, alright. Let's hear Paimon then.
Okay, here goes. Once upon a time, there was an evil researcher who went into the mountains and did a crazy experiment on whopper flowers to transform their appearance. After a lot of pain and suffering, the whopper flowers finally took on a human form.
That's it, Paimon?
Then they stood by the side of the mountain to wait for unsuspecting
That's
bypassers.
it? Yeah, the story is kind of true, but there's some stuff to it that doesn't have any evidence to support it. But yes, okay.
Whoever spoke to
wait,
them,
let's hear it.
They would ask some questions such as, "Who am I? Who are you?"
Very sus.
If the bypasser got the wrong answer, the last sound they'd make would be a yelp before the water.
Oh God, that's dark. Stop,
Paimon.
Paimon.
Bite.
Right, eating people alive, no,
truly
thank
frightening.
you. Yeah, it's like what she's gonna do when we get to post-Conry and Celestia, and then she turns into the Island God.
What the? You two aren't scared at all.
You're just really tough, I don't know.
Don't go nitpicking, okay? If you didn't like the story, go write your own.
Oh, in that case, that's some aura. Oh, either going in with the horror elements. Okay, let's make a horror story. Did the upper flowers eat someone? Oh, come on. That's not a horror element. Okay.
In other words, the whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their victims.
Yes. That's actually what was kind of happening there. Well, it tried to. Then adopt their newfound identity.
And then what? Go back to where the person lives? Enter their home? Eat their whole family?
Nah, probably live among them without them even noticing.
Paimon made up this story, but now Paimon's the one who's scared by it.
Okay.
It's a good story. May I write it down?
I might
bring it up in future conversations.
Alright. What, like when someone tells them your story, you're just gonna tell them a fake story? Alright.
Just to scare people with?
Yes.
Whoa.
You've got a real mean streak, Albedo.
I didn't suspect Albedo would say that. So what's yours? Oh yes, we do want to know that.
Mine is a little longer than yours. It starts with an alchemist.
With Rhine Daughter? Go on.
A great alchemist once created Subject 1. Subject 1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. No one ever would have thought that this friend of theirs was in fact a synthetic human.
Okay, so we don't know who Subject 1 is referring to, but we're gonna have to analyze it after hearing the context. But let us consider it's Albedo for now, but it could be the fake Albedo that maybe once had a life. We'll see.
However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment
Okay, so it was
many
Albedo.
times before he had come into being. Some of the rejects from failed experiments had been discarded, but had not died.
They were not perfect, so they were discarded, but didn't actually die, which seems like what's happened with the one we saw, the fake Albedo. Not the real fake, I mean the real fake.
Subject 2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. Many years later,
So he did
he was
originally
resurrected by
die,
the
it
dragon's
seems, but he was
mysterious power.
resurrected. Right.
He saw all kinds of people on the mountain,
Including Subject 1.
including Subject 1, who had somehow miraculously blended in among them.
So he kind of wanted to take its place.
Never in Subject 2's wildest imagination had he thought it possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so successfully.
It wasn't deceiving
He
though, it
saw
was
the way
just talking
humans
to
accepted
people.
Subject 1 as a friend, witnessed their affection as they addressed him by name. This was what Subject 2 wanted. Now, all that Subject 2 desired was to replace Subject 1 and take the joy of his existence
Well,
for
Albedo
himself.
kind of wanted it for good reasons, and on recommendation from Alice. Albedo actually just wanted to, get along with people, but Subject 2 kind of had the bad intentions, but the reasoning is kind of sad too.
This is giving Paimon the chills.
Yeah, it's a real story,
So
unlike yours,
scary.
Paimon.
Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes
That's a real
and
story.
studied all that Subject 1 had learned from the alchemist.
Yeah, that Subject 1 is definitely
Subject 2 was
Albedo,
highly
sorry.
intelligent, and he learned quickly. He changed his face into an exact replica of Subject 1's face. Then, he found a plant with mimicry
Yes,
capabilities
so that does
and transformed it
confirm
using
it.
dragon blood
That
and
there's the
alchemy.
real fake Albedo, and then there's the fake Albedo, which is kind of interesting to say, but yes, that does confirm
And
it.
so, not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match that of Subject 1, he also created a third entity, Subject 3.
That is his story then.
What? There's 3 of them now?
Oh, that's a real story,
But
Paimon.
Subject 2 wanted to become a perfected human. So, he erased a mark on both his and Subject 3's necks. For these marks were symbols of imperfection.
I'm really curious to see what that means of Kai and the Ainsleaf. Though they have it on the eyes, so I don't know if it's the same situation or a different scenario.
In my view, it was probably a subconscious act, an instinct.
See.
He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something.
True.
Human beings are defined by their flaws. Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted. Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's
Which was
attention.
what happened.
After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, he would assume the threat had now disappeared and would let his guard down. The next moment that Subject 1 was alone, Subject 2 would make his move.
Oh, you better watch out then,
He would
Albedo.
eliminate Subject 1 and become the only one remaining. He would secretly replace the Subject 1
Wow.
of everyone's memories and inherit his identity, residence, clothing,
Everything.
sword, name.
I'm
and
kind of
friends.
scared knowing his personality, what would happen to Sucrose, etc.
People would have no idea that the individual they knew had become somebody else from one day to the next.
Yep. That's the real story. Welcome to reality, Paimon.
Paimon's never gonna be able to trust anyone
Among us, there's an imposter among us.
But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan, a unique
Yeah,
stranger
we're
entered the
talking
mix.
about the traveler here.
Subject 2 tried to make contact with this person, but found that they could somehow sense he was different
Yeah,
from
the
Subject
traveler
1.
would be smart here. I actually loved the way they did it in the event. The traveler was really smart and actually had stuff to say. It didn't feel like just someone watching the story, but rather someone who participated in it.
What's
with a
wrong?
personality.
Are
Like
you
Hugo,
scared?
it's kind of similar. No,
What happened then? What happened to the stranger?
it's us.
He became a new stage in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2 had to dispose of.
Yep. Though it didn't yet, and it will not.
It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the three was a fine specimen, while the other two were defective specimens that bore poisonous thorns. In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was the good specimen.
Daughter, I'm guessing. That's the kind of like an analogy.
People do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If the inferior specimens wanted to conceal the fact of their worthlessness, they would have to take the gardener out of the picture, using their poisonous thorns.
Is this saying the Wine Daughter died? Doesn't make sense though. I don't think it's referring to Wine Daughter then.
This is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So, he hid in the shadows and waited patiently. Maybe soon,
Right, I think this
he
time
would get his chance to
the
become
gardener is
truly
also symbolizing Albedo then. This is not just a story, yeah. They are real events. Albedo is trying to tell me the cruel and unbelievable truth.
That was intense! So what happened after
It's
that?
what's happening right
Did
now,
Subject
Paimon.
2's plan succeed? Paimon can't bear thinking about it.
Fortunately, Meta is just a story. And even in this story,
Yep,
Subject 2 did not succeed.
it's still around. We can't
But-
let your guard down.
You can never let your guard down on Dragonspine. Monsters mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine-Daughter. Just like
Hey,
me,
you're not a monster here.
you must beware of all such creatures.
Wait, you say... Right, so indirectly, creatures of Rhine Daughter. Okay, I was kind of saying... Oh wait, were there more people around Dragonspine that integrated? But no. Alright, don't say you're not a mon, you're my friend, exactly.
I'm glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I am. You and I are both different, so there is no need for me to hide the truth from you. The only thing is that sometimes, when I think about how mighty the power of alchemy is,
Well, Kenya is
I
kind of
feel so
powerful,
small.
to be honest.
as beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant are we in desiring to control our destiny and in desiring to create?
Ooh,
Is
that's
creation
deep.
an arrogant act, traveler? If not, why do we call the ones that created us and control us gods?
Why do we create the ones who created the us and control us gods? I think this is kind of referring to the traveler was created then, which just leads more credibility. And I'm sorry if you're mad at connecting the points, but that's just my theory and many people's theories. I think this just acts to the travelers being from Project Arc. I'm not saying they're gonna connect someday, but I'm saying it's very likely that the travelers were created from it. Whether the stories connect or not, I'm saying it's very likely. It's just my theory, it's just a theory. You can have your different opinion. I'm just saying my opinion here.
If it is, then what qualifies us to call ourselves creators?
True.
How far must we take our reverence and respect? And what purpose does it
Ooh,
serve?
Albedo going in deep. Okay, how did you feel when you took out the imposter?
Nothing special. But whenever I think about it,
Oh,
I feel a twinge of grief.
it was kind of creative with emotions too. That is true.
Poor Albedo. Hello? Traveler?
Oh, Amber's
Are
here.
you here?
I know that voice.
Hey, is that Amber?
It is.
Thought we might find you here.
Oh, you'll too. All right.
We're here to
Well, I
deliver
guess
a
that's-
message
that's-
from
that's
science.
over for
There's
story
gonna be a
time.
big event down at the base camp, and they
Oh?
want you there too, Traveler.
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently,
provisional
even
instructors are
provisional
required to
instructors
attend.
are
Okay.
required to attend.
Looks like we need to go, Albedo. Bye for now.
Wait, can we get
I
a
won't keep
cutscene at
you.
the end, please?
I
I
have
know that
some
was all
things
the
to
words. I'm
attend to
already
here.
happy with it.
So forgive me for not seeing you down.
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them waiting.
Are we still gonna encounter the fake one? I don't think so, but still, I don't know. Wait, it actually just started? Wait, maybe there's actually more to it. Wait, let me just talk to him, make sure I don't miss any voice lines.
Go ahead.
Alright, that's just it. Okay, so we go down the mountain then. I didn't actually navigate. There we go. Adventure camp. Okay, so we go down there. Maybe we get some more. By the way, there were quite a few confirmations here, so I'll be happy with that. But if we can get more, I would be very happy then.
Huh? Who is this guy?
He's back? Wait, how is he back?
Allow me to introduce Yozerv. He's Joel's father.
Wait, it didn't die. It just went missing, but wait, for how long?
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling you about. The travelers helped me out loads in the past, and this time we even built a snowman together.
Joel has told me everything about
wait.
you.
I'm glad you're okay.
I can't thank you enough.
Wow, this is amazing!
How was he found?
Wait a
Interesting.
second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears away? And what is Pallid doing here?
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time.
Oh,
Go
wait.
on, Pallid. Tell us what happened in your
Wait,
own
maybe
words.
they want us not to hate Paimon because of what they did to Sucrose so people can be neutral towards him. I'm joking, by the way. When I say people hate Pallid and I hate Pallid or something, it's as a joke. But when I say I hate Otto, that's not a joke.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me. So I
Right.
trusted my gut and set off to explore somewhere new.
He is
somewhere
reckless indeed.
dangerous. Because where there is great danger, there is also great treasure.
Right.
Why does this sound so
Not really,
hard
not
to
for
believe?
reckless Pallid.
But I had only been away from the group for a short while when I fell down a slope and just started rolling.
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah, Ben has experienced that before.
Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
No, chill.
The place I fell to was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember thinking to myself, this is the worst luck I've ever had
Oh,
in my whole
don't
life.
use the word luck next to Bennett. You're gonna make him feel bad. No, Bennett, it's not your
Then I
fault.
met Yozerv. He'd heard the sound of me falling and came out to see what was going on.
I don't know where.
Wow, so it was completely by chance then.
Wait, he's been gone all this time and all of a sudden he
I
appears.
thought
We
he
need
must
an
have been
explanation
someone from
for
the
this.
Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of conversation, it was clear that he was having memory
Oh.
problems. He didn't even know his own name.
Oh, so that's why he stayed there and never came back. Okay, now things make more sense. Okay, I'm glad they didn't just say, oh, he was there and he came talking to me and he was just doing his work after being gone for so long, which wouldn't make sense because, well, he would be back at least earlier to warn people. So now it kind of makes sense. The question is, where was he?
The temperature was freezing, and there was no time to deal with all that there and then. So I convinced him to come back to the camp with me and figure everything else out after we got there. We
Yeah.
got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second with this completely stunned expression on his face, and then he started crying
Oh.
out, "Dad! Dad!" That's when Yozerv suddenly started to remember.
My memory is
I'm still not
fully
sure where he
recovered,
came from, but yes, he wasn't
Joel
very
and his
explained, I
mother,
guess.
they are the only ones that I will not, no, that I cannot forget.
Oh.
Daddy.
Daddy's right here, Joel. Daddy's right here.
Yozerf, don't you remember anything else at all? The
Nothing?
poor princess feeding the foxes?
Yeah, we did see your
I'm
dog.
sorry. I have no
Those are
recollection.
diary pages, I think.
Maybe it's because of the head trauma. I'm not sure. I woke up and found myself covered in
Oh, God,
blood.
okay.
My things were gone, and there was nothing to indicate
So he must have fallen down
who
as
I
well.
was or how I got there. I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery. After my legs and feet were a little better, my hunting skills were what
see.
kept me alive.
Dad, I was so worried
Aw.
about you.
I'm all right now, Joel. Oh, don't cry. Daddy's not going anywhere. I'm here to stay.
Alright.
This is good. This is
All's
good.
well that ends well. See, it wasn't unlucky. It was actually kind of lucky. Well, kind of.
You know what, though? I definitely think my luck got worse after running into Bennett on that mountain.
Don't say that. You're gonna make people hate you again. And I don't like the action either.
I knew it.
No, Bennett.
No,
No. It wasn't
no.
good luck.
I just meant if it weren't for you, there's no way I ever would have run into Yozerv on
Thank
a
you.
mountain this
Okay,
huge.
don't blame Bennett for it.
Besides, we got back safely, didn't we? So don't blame yourself. Maybe sometimes
Thank you.
miracles
Okay.
can only happen when
If
you
you
get
just said that and
unlucky
stopped
enough.
at that, I was gonna be mad at Pallet too, even more. I know I wasn't mad, but now I would be.
Pallid. When did you become such a smooth talker, huh?
Huh? Am I? I was just telling the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I want to say thank you to
Auntie
the traveler,
Eula and Auntie
Cyrus,
Amber. Now
and
they're both
Eula
aunties,
and
okay.
Auntie Amber. Thanks, everyone.
Now they're
You
both
all
aunties.
helped look after me, and I will always remember it.
I think someone's gonna be shipping them more, but yes.
But I guess I can't take the snowman with me, or it'll melt once it leaves Dragonspine.
True.
It's such a shame.
Well, I'm guessing because Dragonspine is permanently cold, if you do leave it there, it's probably gonna stay there forever, unless, of course, someone messes it up.
Oh, I can help with that. One moment.
You're gonna freeze it?
Huh? Eula?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just
Oh.
add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
Oh, right. The Dragonspine snow. It probably won't melt that way. True.
Wow! Really? Oh, this is awesome!
If you make it out of Dragonspine
You're
snow
the
and
best,
then
Auntie Eula.
use some protection. Question is if it's away from Durin, is it gonna change though? So I don't know if that's gonna work, but we'll see.
Dad, I have an unmeltable snowman now.
Question is how long will it
What is
last?
that?
I don't know if being away from Durin's energy is eventually gonna get the energy away and then melt normally. I don't know.
How can I ever repay you all?
I'll mention it. I'll wait for you.
Thank you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Dad, I want to go move the snowman. Can we do it now, please?
Alright.
Okay. I'll be leaving with Joel now. I'm sure I'll see you all another day.
I had no idea it was
well,
alive. I
very
was not
well.
expecting that.
It's time for Pallet and I to have another discussion
Turning his
concerning
to plane.
breaches
Right.
of adventure.
Yeah, probably better.
But Cyrus,
No,
I
you
think
go.
you kinda
You
made
go
up for my
there with
mistakes
Cyrus.
this time.
See you guys.
Wait, Banner's going too? Alright.
I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a winter souvenir.
Oh.
Aw, are you sure? This must be really important to
Hey,
you.
what is it?
Come on now, just take it. No need to make such a fuss.
Wow. Now our snowman
Oh
will
wait,
go
oh
under.
that's how we can get it on the teapot. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just
That
keep it.
the
That's
reward
all I
of the
ask.
quest that we saw on the quest menu.
Amber and I have some business to attend to now. See you later.
Alright. Right, so that is that.
Everyone's gone. Seems like they've all got their own stuff to do now.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? We've been on Dragonspine all this time, and somehow Paimon still forgot.
Oh no, we want more lore. We don't want that.
Juice fresh. Maybe we should try Timaeus again.
Oh wait, no, don't end the quest like that. No. I want lore. Interesting. Alright, so I guess we have that now. Alright, Simone stats, alchemy, shop. I wonder if Albedo's back actually. Or if we're gonna see the fake one. I did, someone sent an image once, and the glitch where you can see the people for a quest actually triggers, and the Albedo that went here in the beginning didn't have the symbol, by the way. Just saying. So it was kind of then the fact that the Albedo was kind of like mad or disappointed. It was more because it was a different Albedo, because the real
Traveler
one
and
was really
Paimon,
back like
what
that.
can I do for you?
The real one's mostly neutral.
Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on your face.
Yes, Paimon
Oh, you're not still thinking about that ridiculous juicer thing, are
is.
you?
Yep.
Timaeus, will you help us?
There's no us in this situation.
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe
Maybe
I'll give this one a
pass.
pass. It's just the weirdest request ever.
Alright.
No, but Paimon's Sunsettias are gonna go to waste without
Just
it.
make a juice now and drink it, Paimon. Don't save on it. That makes no sense.
And the time it would take me to research something like that,
Yeah.
I could probably pick those Sunsettias again
Exactly.
10 times over.
New research project, Timaeus?
Oh, Albedo's here.
We meet again.
It's the real one, alright. So I don't think we're seeing the fake one anymore. It's just apparent that it's out there. So it might be important in another Archon quest. I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of it.
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness. So the situation is, Paimon wants a machine that can turn fruit into juice and keep the juice fresh. I mean, surely it's...
Majorly important. That's what it is.
No,
If
it's not
you can
majorly
manage to
important,
invent
Paimon,
this,
but
we'll
okay.
never have to worry about fruit going bad ever again.
That's impossible.
Albedo's gonna... Wait, is it? Wait, did the thing disappear? 'Cause it was there just a moment ago. Did he voluntarily change it?
Turning fruit into juice is not hard.
Wait, I want to see
But
it.
keeping it fresh is more difficult. But if you simply want to keep the fruit from rotting, right, Traveler?
It's still there. What?
What about his neck?
What's wrong? Is there something on my neck?
What? Wait, don't leave it like that. I need
From the
answers.
look on your face, it's as if you thought I just played a practical joke on you that was in exceedingly poor taste.
The traveler's face. But wait, Albedo can't do that now, can he? Albedo has his own appearance. The fake one doesn't have Albedo's appearance, I think, so that's why he replicates it. So it doesn't make sense. Oh. So he can replicate his own appearance then. He can change his own appearance. Okay. I guess we now know that.
You were saying, how do you stop fruit from going bad?
Oh, he played a prank on us then?
Well,
It does sound like
way would be to
Albedo's
bury your fruit
personality,
on
so I'll
Dragon's
trust
Spine,
him, but now
where
I
the
don't know,
snow
man.
never melts all year round.
Yeah, it's the real Albedo. Bury your fruit in Dragon's Spine.
But then Paimon won't be able to eat them!
You could always live on Dragon's Spine.
Yes, Albedo's best suggestions.
No, too cold for Paimon.
Or you can give the fruit to me.
Don't
And I would
trick
take it to
it,
Dragon's Spine for you.
Okay.
But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to send someone else to pick them up when you want them. This is where you come in, Traveler.
Oh no. Oh
Sounds a
no.
lot more feasible with other people
Paimon,
doing
no.
all the work.
Oh my god, Paimon's giving us the work to go to Dragon's Spine again.
Fruit buried on Dragon's Spine will stay fresh for much longer. However, it is also possible that the fruit will sprout and
Or
grow
maybe
fruit
into a
trees.
hopper flower turns into us and tries to kill us. Just kidding.
Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit, it will have grown
Oh,
into
no.
an orchard.
Oh
You
no.
can water the trees,
Oh, no.
add fertilizer,
Oh, true.
and when they finally
mean-
bear fruit, you will have some fresh
That's actually a good
Sanseias.
idea now I think about it.
No way!
You bury a fruit and it's kind of like a seed then, because it's on Dragon's Spine, I guess.
Then Paimon will have to be a gardener. That's not the goal.
Yeah, Paimon wants to avoid the work. That's the goal here. So he doesn't have to pick Sunsetties again, and she doesn't have to do the work, and then she tells us to do it.
Oh? Well, I don't think being a gardener is so bad.
Wait. He's doing an analogy again. Huh?
Albedo! Stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweet Sanserias!
bothers
Albedo's
you, does
trolling
it?
Paimon.
Of course it bothers Paimon! They are the rarest, super duper sweetest Sanserias ever! And they're not for you!
Hey, Paimon, don't be like that.
Okay, but they're just Sanserias. I think you're only so attached to them because you don't have much fruit of this quality in your possession.
Oh, Albedo's joking with Paimon all the way.
When someone's pockets are full and their spirit is fulfilled, they don't easily fall prey to this kind of yearning.
Really?
I'm gonna have to rewatch this. Wait, don't end like that. Oh, no, no. What was that kind of prank? I need explanations here, please.
Dragon Spine is too cold for ordinary fruit trees to survive. If, one day, Dragon Spine did become home to gardens and orchards,
True.
there would be more reasons for people to
A
visit.
little life security.
Perhaps
People.
a little life is the key to attracting
That
people.
might actually be some kind of foreshadowing for a future quest regarding Albedo, because I know he's gonna play a big part in Endgame.
Life may exist in all kinds of unfathomable forms, and in all manner of unthinkable environments. Mysterious, yet tenacious. Perhaps this is what makes life so special.
Alright. Now, so apparently we now know that Albedo likes to prank people, but that is definitely the real Albedo. So we don't have to worry about that, I think. Because the fake Albedo kind of has a different voice in his emotions. Not actually a different voice, but the way he actually says it with emotions, the fake Albedo really can't hold him as much as Albedo. So we now know that that's the real Albedo, just likes to play pranks. But I'm for sure we're gonna see the fake Albedo someday. I'm pretty sure this event was kind of like a setup, which is kind of a shame it's not a real quest, because it really would be great as a real story quest or something. But I am for sure that this is some kind of setup, and that we're gonna be able to see and maybe even fight the fake Albedo in the future with some story behind it. So I'm super curious for that. But that will be it for the video, and yeah, hope you all enjoyed. By the way, Act 1 and Act 2, I do have streams of it on the channel. This won't be just as a YouTube video. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!